So number 1, we got to find a common denominator. 1/2 plus 3/4. We got 2 as our common or 4 as our common denominator. So we got to multiply it by 2. All right, 2 times 2. And whatever you do at the bottom, you got to do the top. 1 times 2. That gets us 2/4. Now we got to add. Please be quiet over there. 2/4 plus 3/4 equals 5/4. You can keep that as your answer. You will get that right on the test, or you can make it a mixed number, 1 1/4. Okay? Both of these are correct. Okay? Number 2. 1/4 and 5/8. Well, 4 goes into 8. And you got to multiply the 4 and the 1 by 2. Right? 4 times 2 is 8. And whatever you do at the bottom, you got to do the top. So we have 2/8 plus 5/8. You're only adding the numerators. The denominator stays the same. So 5 plus 2 is 7. 7/8 is your final answer. Guys, you have to be quiet. That's your final one. Number 3, you got 1/2 minus 1/3. You're going to find a common denominator between 1/2 and 1/3. And I found 6. Because 3 times 2 is 6. So you multiply the 2 by 3 and the 1 by 3, gets you 3/6. Multiply the 3 by 2 and the 1 by 2. That gets you 2/6. Okay? And I'm running out of room, so I'll do it up here. 3/6 minus 2/6 equals 1/6. Remember, denominators stay the same. You just subtract the numerators. Okay, table 1? Number 4. You got 3/4 minus 3/8. The 4 can become an 8 if you multiply the top and bottom by 2. That gets us 6/8. 6/8 minus 3/8 equals 3/8. Okay. Number 5 and 6, we're making factor trees. So 24 can be 2 times 12. We can break up 12 as 3 times 4. And break up 4 as 2 times 2. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 are the factors that make 24. The prime factors. Because that's what they're asking, to make the prime factors. Okay? 36 is 6 times 6. And you can break that up. 2 times 3. 2 times 3. So the prime factors that make up 36 are 2 times 3 times 2 times 3. And the order will not matter on the test. So you can have 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, or however you want it. Okay. Number 7. We are subtracting and we need to regroup. Okay, Gabby J? We're subtracting and we need to regroup. So, we forget about the whole numbers. We have 1/2 minus 5/6. I need to multiply these by 3, the 1/2. So I can get that denominator to be a 6. Which gets us 3/6 minus 5/6. And that 3 is too small. 3/6 minus 5/6, that 3 is too small. So I got to borrow or regroup, take one from the whole number. That whole number is going to be represented as a fraction. I'm going to add it to 3/6. It's going to give me a new fraction to subtract with this. That whole number is going to be represented as a fraction. Remember, any whole number is a fraction if the numerator and denominator are the same, if they're equal. So, I'm going to use 6/6 because I want my denominators to be the same. 6 plus 3 is 9. The 6 stays the same as the denominator. Now I can subtract. 9/6 minus 5/6 equals 4/6. Finally, I subtract my whole numbers. 3 minus 3 is 0. So 4/6, or 2/3, is my final answer. Okay? Number 8. We don't have a fraction here, but we have a whole number that we can convert into a fraction. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take my whole number, and I'll make it 8/8. Because any whole number can be a fraction if the numerator and denominator are the same. Okay? So 8/8 minus 7/8 equals 1/8. And now I take my whole numbers. 8 minus 3 equals 5. I got 5 1/8. I'm going to say that one more time. I don't have a fraction here, so I take it out of the whole number and I put it here. This is the whole number that I took out. I subtract my numerators only. 8 minus 7 is 1. Denominators stay the same. 1/8 is my fraction. When I subtract my whole numbers, 8 minus 3, I get 5. Just make sure you have that fraction attached to it. 5 1/8 is your final answer. All right, number 9. I got 9/10 and 7/8. I know that 40 is a common denominator. 9 over 10 and 7 over 8. 40 is a common denominator. 10 times 4 is 40. 9 times 4 is 36. 8 times 5 is 40. 7 times 5 is 35. And now I just add. 36 over 40 plus 35 over 40 equals 71 over 40. You could put that as your final answer, or you could say, I can take 40 out of that and I get 1 and 31 over 40. Okay? Both of those are right. All right, and now finally number 10, we got 1/16 minus, and we got to find out 1/2. I'm going to multiply them both by 8. Gives me 8 over 16. This is too small, so I need to regroup. That turns to a 7. I'm going to put 16 over 16, which is my whole number that I took from here, and add it to 1 over 16. That makes it 17 over 16. Now I can subtract. Instead of 1 over 16, it's 17 over 16. 17 minus 8 is 9 over 16. I subtract my whole number. 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 and 9 over 16 is my final answer. And that's it. Really surprised I had so many interruptions because I'm doing this for you boys and girls. Okay? Lady, you can turn it off now. Thank you.